We have a winner in the WSOP main event, Daniel Weinman. Daniel, as a longtime pro, can you put into words what it means to you to claim this title?
It's absolutely incredible. I've said it before, but you dream of winning this, and you never think it's a reality. As the days go on, it's like maybe it could happen. You finally get to the final table, and you kind of expect it to just end, and then it never ends. And then the final card hits, and it's just like it still doesn't feel real.
Was there a point in the tournament when you started to really think, I could actually do this?
I would say day 6 or day 7, I kept being near the top of the counts. I just felt so comfortable at the table. I knew that a lot of the players remaining have never really been in high pressure situations. I'm fortunate enough to have been in that before and just felt so comfortable at the final table and even the final 3 today.
Coming into today, you were second in chips, but you were the one with the most tournament experience. Did you feel like that might have been something to stand to you today?
I definitely felt it helped. I knew, it's impossible to say there's no pressure up there because we're playing such high stakes on such a big stage. But I did think I'd be able to handle it a little bit better than my competition. But I can't discount the fact that I picked up some big hands at the right time.
And looking back, even though you came in second in chips, you did eliminate both players. The first one, Walton, were you surprised by the shoves with the 8s?
I was a little bit surprised. I know that Adam's more of an erratic player, kind of flying by the seat of his pants, if you will. It was a spot where it was the first time I had really made a squeeze at the final table. I know that he likes to make some hands flat from the small blind. So, I was surprised when he put as many chips in as he did, but I kind of had a feeling that we might play a big pot there.
And then we had Stephen Jones, who's a realtor by day, so a phenomenal performance by him. Can you talk us through that final hand, if you remember the jacks?
Yeah, for sure. He had been doing some limping on the button, some raising. So he raised the button, and I defended the king-jack offsuit. And on the Jack-5 deuce 2 spades, I checked, he bet, and I check-raised a decent size where, I'm going to have mostly some draws there, but also need to have some value hands to balance. And when he called and continued and we got somewhat of a blank turn, I kind of made the decision that I'm going to bet the turn and shove the river on a clean card. And he ended up just doing the dirty work for me by putting it in on the turn, and then just had to fade the 3 outs for the title.
Well, after the performance over the last 9 days, we refer to you typically as a mixed game specialist, but I think now you're just an all-rounder, I guess.
I like to say that I'm very good at all the games and kind of elite at none, and I'll still hold by that. I love poker. I'm never going to be the guy that wants to study and become the best. It's not for me, but I'll always be here and I'll always be playing.
We were laughing a bit earlier there. If you recall, I'm sure you do, in 2022, you were nominated for Best Comeback, which was a bit weird because you hadn't really gone anywhere. But if this was a comeback, a pretty great one.
Yeah, it was interesting. Someone funny said that that was a category I got handpicked as a slaughtering lamb for Phil Ivey, who ended up winning. But it was, I didn't stop playing poker, but I took a small break and had a breakout summer last year and took another step back from the game in this past year, but coming back, maybe this was a comeback performance of the year.
And looking at your rail, some massive names in there, Mercier, Deep, Ari, who you count as among your friends. And now you, obviously, the main event champion. What a nice circle of friends to have.
It's unbelievable. The support I've gotten from not only them, but family, being able to go home and talk poker with the best minds in the world, it's second to none in terms of gaining experience, learning new things, and I just couldn't be more grateful to call them my best friends.
And the best part of it all for both you and all of us is it wrapped up super early. I don't think anyone was expecting this.
No, we came in with 100 big blinds each or so. I kind of had a feeling that the two of them might try to play some big pots with each other to try to get heads up with me with a big stack. And the cards just kind of fell in a way that the big pots happened and the big hands held, and we finished in 3 hours.
And the good news is it's only 4 o'clock. You've got the whole day, night to celebrate. Any plans? I heard they're all heading off to some suite already.
I think just going to relax for the next hour or so, try to decompress, let it all sink in, and then I'm sure we're going to have some fun tonight.
Awesome. Well, enjoy your moment. I hope you like attention. You're about to get a lot of it for the next year. Congratulations, Daniel Weinman.
Thank you so much.